Hello again, guys. Um, this is a sensible subject, but I think not enough people talk about it, and not enough people realize how I come from Quebec, Canada, and the suicide rate here is very high. Um, and I used to wonder why, but I won't. Yes, I could blame the deficiency of the health system. Because, yes, I know we're not in the United States. Here in Canada, um, hospitals are free of charge, um, and you can get mental health free of charge. You can go into a mental hospital, you can go in any hospital, and they won't charge you a dime, which is a good thing at the beginning. But my motto, uh, after having survived the insomnia and later what I will say in this video. Um, I used to say that yes, in Canada the healthcare is free because it's not worth anything. it's it's worthless. It's years of waiting, patients list, crude doctors, very crude, very unprofessional, very full of themselves. Um, and that that I don't know why they are surprised that the death toll and the suicide rate is so high, because that's, I will say it, that's part of their fault, because that's their job. Because if therapists and psychologists and the like were so efficient, it wouldn't go that bad at all. And but the truth is the truth, and the statistics show us that the whatever we're doing in here, in this province, in this country, it's not working at all. It's not. And I just wanted to say, uh, for all, as always, as for my video on insomnia, as for my video on laxatives, as for my video here on suicide, um, this is something I know I have experienced myself, and it brings you a sense of when you are able to first survive, which I did. First, I'm gonna tell you just a quick story. I was uh, I've been in depression for 20 years. Um, Not seeing as an artist, never being resourceful, never being always being the black sheep of the pack, and always being like never have any sense of fulfillment. That that hurts a lot. And when you get sick on top of that, and every doctor everywhere in any hospital in any province in any country tells you that you're a lost cause, that you're incurable, that they don't know what you have, and they don't push the tests, and they don't really care for you at all, because all they want to do is drive their beautiful brand new BMW at the end of the week and say, fuck you all, I don't care. And that's the care I was provided with. That's the kind of doctors and that I got a sense of. And it's a goddamn shame, because they are it's just a goddamn shame. So I was at my place. I got very drunk and tried to kill myself with uh, I took, I had so much pills for insomnia. I had like 100 pills. I threw it all on the floor, and I was just eating pills from the floor, drowning it in alcohol. And it was, well, for the goal I was trying to achieve, it was a mistake, because what happens when you take too much sleeping pills? Well, you fall asleep. So maybe not the best strategy, but in the end, of course. And I don't know how much bullshit I have to say to let this video doesn't get taken down, because anyway, because it's not YouTube. People want to express themselves. Artists are not a clean slate every time. They're not perfect people. They're not. They have a lot of demons, and by shutting down their expressions of these feelings, you are doing much worse than the actual content of the video. So I don't understand the rules of YouTube. I don't fucking care. They can take it down if they want. I'll survive. But the good news is that I survived, and I woke up in a hospital 2 days later, and they drove me to the mental hospital, and I had a lovely chat with the chief psychiatrist of the place. And I just I by this time by that time, having been in hospitals and having spent so much time in hospitals and in private doctors, public doctors, dating nurses, working in hospitals in security. I I I, I was so drenched in all of that environment that I knew exactly what to tell, what to say, so that they would leave me the fuck alone. That's all I wanted. I didn't want any therapy because I knew it was going to be shit and it wouldn't change anything. So that's what I did, and that's what happened. And I walked out a free man right after trying to kill myself. So, yeah, so I was, and it's very hard when you have a lot of. I mean, I don't have sclerosis or cancer, or I am not blind, I'm not deaf, I'm not handicapped, I'm not. There's a lot. There's a million worst states for me than fetal insomnia and IBS and all that bullshit. There's there's a billion things way worse than what I'm going through. So it was a very personal choice. I believe that every person is has his own life in his possession, and that every person on earth has the right to decide what they want to do with their life. I hope it's positive. I hope it's full of hope. I hope it's full of joy and wonder and learning and achievements. I hope it's all of that, and that's what I wish for all of you. I wish nothing else than perfect. Nothing's ever perfect, but I wish nothing else to all of you who are watching this, but um, living a fully fledged life full of joy and hope. I really, really wish that for you. Um, but I was, what made me do this video is because I was very surprised how my video on fatal insomnia got traction, and I had the opportunity to speak by the comments to a lot of people and recommend some things, and then I made a video on tips to fall asleep, and I was able to I think, I hope, help, because this channel, yes, it's for the virtuosos of our time. And yes, I'm not doing enough book reviews and music reviews and movie reviews as I would like. But the good thing is that through my worst nightmares, I can step up and help some people with whatever means I have. That's my only goal with this channel, is to help people and be creative. And so the good news now is that the only thing that made me want to do this video, I won't go too long, was that I was watching The Batman by Matt Reeves with Robert Pattinson. And Batman has always been a very comforting presence to me, because he Batman embodies the pure discipline. Man, there's sorry, I'm gonna cry. Batman is famous for saying, we both we both glared at the abyss and the only difference is that you blinked. And I love this quote a lot. I think it's very, very true. It really says almost everything about the character, because um, Batman is the embodiment of discipline and stoicness and heroism and fearlessness, and really, really, yes, true. Sometimes a lot of violence, but he is always remains, even when he is an anti-hero, he is an embodiment of good and peace and justice. So I was watching, and my only point of it, I'll end on that. Um, I had two things to say. First, as with my battle with fatal insomnia and all the sleeping disorders, again, I am not a healthcare professional. I am not a psychiatrist. I am not a psychologist. I am not any therapist you can think of. I am none of that. I am just a guy with no experience except what I've lived. And but if you ever feel that you're alone and in the dark and don't know what to do, you can always drop me a comment. I will always answer to it, and I will always make my best to help you in any way I can. That's what I love doing the most with this channel, even though it's a very small one. But if I can help some people, I will do it. If I can help one person, I will do it. It's worth it. And yeah, and the second thing is just that through watching Batman media, either the movie is the Batman is very powerful, is very emotional, and it's it gives me it has given me a strength, a new strength that I didn't know I had, and I if I could thank Matt Reeves, I would thank him because is and Michael Giacchino and all the actors, because he has created something very special and very very powerful, and it has helped me not to fall in the pit of despair again, even though I often feel like falling down, falling falling through the madness and going back to bad habits. So that's all I wanted to say. Batman has given me a lot of courage, a lot of discipline, a lot of hope I didn't know I had, and I just hope it will be enough for me to go on and to prosper, and um, I have I have a new reason to live now, because I have it's not the only reason, but I have beautiful nephews and niece, and I have these children that need me as a as an just as a presence of love and care, and I would die any day for each and one of them. And I have a beautiful, beautiful girlfriend that I love very dearly, and so to, I have to be Batman for them. I have to, I have to sit in the dark and protect them every day for the rest of my life, and it will be beautiful, and it will be worth it. So again, guys, if you want, always drop a comment. Please don't. If if I had some negative comments, I mean, if you watch me and think I want to proliferate something negative, you're in the very wrong. You should you misunderstood me. So don't don't come in my channel and do some negative shit because it's it's not my goal. It will never be. And just anyway, I'm just uh, I'm just thankful for what my channel has done so far, even though it's small, even though it's limited, even though I would like to help more people. But like I said, if I can help one person, it's enough. So anyway, live strong, live hard. Never regret, never regret anything, and be happy. Life is. I know it's not the case for everybody, but life is so full of wonders, and when when you have the rage, when you're really in the deep hole of sorrow and despair, always find an icon, maybe a fictional character, a real person, maybe alive or dead. Find find yourself a token of a presence that will walk beside you and help you to live another day stronger than before. So, thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next time. Take care, always.